Hello everyone, welcome. In this series, we'll be setting up a full server authoritative networking system using Unity's new transport layer. It's going to be the kind of quality that you see in commercial card games. It's going to be server authoritative, and the clients are going to have client-side prediction, and they'll be able to revert their moves if the server thinks what he just did wasn't cool. So this is the game running in the Unity editor, and the server here has a rule that stops the player from playing more than 2 cards per turn. I've gone ahead and removed that rule from the client side so that the client can just allow that move and then have the server reject it. I've also got this game state console on the side that just allows me to see different information about what's going on with different clients and the servers. I'm running both the client and the server on the same editor, which is a nice tip to take away if you're struggling with the hassle that goes into having to build a different server and a different client. That usually happens when you're creating a networked game in Unity. You might want to do something of this sort. So let me just play the game. So once the game starts, the remote client are connected, I am connected as well. And I can go ahead and play my first card and the server isn't really complaining. And when I play the second one, the server just logs, it's like an illegal move has been detected. Now, when I show the game state console here, according to the server, the local human player, which is me, has played only 1 hand card. But according to my local player, we've played both of them, right? Because there's none in the hand. And the remote player has not been affected by this move because, again, the server is filtering this. The remote player also knows we've played only 1 card, and so I can't necessarily cheat on this. Now, when I go ahead and end my turn, what happens is I get a warning here, and my player has realized that, hey, this was not a right move. We need to revert this because that's what the server is saying, right? And so that's kind of what we're gonna do. We're gonna build a bit of obstruction on Unity's lower level networking layer. So we're going to do things like creating a network behavior. And so looking at the course outline, and I've taken a bit of a different approach with this. What we're going to start by doing is this particular post. We've just looked at the game, and for the rest of the post, I'm going to show you how to set up the different things that you'll need for this course. Then we'll explore how to create custom game messages that can actually be sent across the network using the higher level system that we're going to build. And then we'll take a look at understanding the message handlers. So once you've got all this down, it will be easy for me to start introducing the lower level system and the efforts that go into making all this actually possible. We'll then switch to the network transport layer, which is the lower level side of it, and show how to send and receive a message. Then we'll explore creating a persistent client and server that actually establishes a connection that doesn't end up closing afterwards. Then we'll create message handlers, and you'll see how the stuff that we did at the beginning all connects into these different message handlers that will assign to specific types of messages. We'll set up the server authoritative system and then allow it to validate the player's moves as the game goes on. And once we're done with that, you should really have a solid understanding of how server authoritative systems can be built using the new transport layer. So I'm going to be making one of these posts every single day. Make sure to subscribe so you get a notification every single time I make a post. And in this particular video, I'll just show you how to set everything up and install any Unity package and prerequisites that you might need to follow along with the tutorial. So I'd like to give a lot of credit to Ash G on, I think it's called Each.io, and Aviri on Open Game Art, and Rixty also on Open Game Art. I mean, look, the reality is many people pay professional artists to actually produce the kind of stuff that they use in their videos. I just go off of the internet and grab stuff for free, and I don't even know whose stuff I'm grabbing, to be honest. So yeah, lots of credit to these guys. I've used their assets in this game, and you will be able to find them on the GitHub package that you will download. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and let's get started.